I think I was in 3rd grade when I first saw it. The little blue character on the screen's eccentric exploits enthralled and utterly captivated me. Watching this insane amphibian drive an invisible motorcycle through a long stretch of highway in a desperate attempt to flee from his captor gave me a feeling that generations before me compared to the sheer awe of witnessing man first touch foot on the moon. In 2007, I watched the Axel F music video by Crazy Frog as many times as I played Papa's Pizzeria, and that was a lot. Before Pineapple Pen, What Does the Fox Say, and The King, Gangnam Style, Crazy Frog was one of the original viral dance music sensations. A cultural touchstone, a ringtone legend, and a video game character, the Crazy Frog was a multimedia mogul shunned by his own creator, who in an interview with the Hit Quarters music publication said, "If I had known that this was going to be such a big thing, I would not have allowed them to use that stupid name. It has nothing to do with the character. It's not a frog, and it's not particularly crazy either." But where the FR*CK did this thing come from? Where was he born? How was he born? Why was he born? And why did he fall? This is Crazy Frog, an abridged history. It was the year 1997, and then student Daniel Malmedal tried to record himself recreating the sound of a car engine with just his tone pipes, his voice, his throat. He must have done it incredibly well, and Sweden must not have had much going on, because for whatever reason, a television producer contacted him and wanted him to recreate the sound on their show. After he did this, the sound was recorded and distributed online for all to listen to and just have a good time with. It then lay dormant for 7 long years. In 2003, a 3D animator named Eric Malmquist was digging through the deep house Swedish web and found the sound effect, pulsating and dormant. The dread whispers of ancient gods coerced him into creating a 3D character based off of this sound effect. The mass of primordial ooze and shapeless pride that he spawned was named The Annoying Thing. The animation quickly received plenty of underground recognition because, again, Sweden must not have had much going on, and it was quickly licensed and picked up by the ringtone company Jamba. They quickly renamed The Annoying Thing to Crazy Frog and began to market the hell out of it. Jamba's advertising campaign was of an intensity then unprecedented in British television. 87% of the British population saw ringtone ads for Crazy Frog, an average of 26 times. Desperate to see an advertisement for literally anything else, and sick and tired of this gosh darn frog, the British Advertising Authority actually gave the advertisements a curfew to where they couldn't be shown before 9 p.m. That's right, Crazy Frog is not for the kiddie crowd, because you can't show that to kids. You can't show Crazy Frog's penis to a kid. Oh. 2005 was the year that changed Crazy Frog forever. Before then, Axel F was just a little song from Beverly Hills Cop, that funny Eddie Murphy movie that a lot of people thought was not good compared to The Nutty Professor. But that's not a lot of people. I just prefer The Nutty Professor. I haven't seen it in a while, and I'm sure there's a lot that hasn't aged, but I'm a bit of a Nutty Professor head. A remix was created featuring Crazy Frog as the main vocalist. It went nuclear, skyrocketing to #1 in Sweden, Austria, Belgium, France, Ireland, Switzerland, the UK, and even reaching number 50 in the US charts. Crazy Frog took over the world and Europe like some kind of amphibious Napoleon Bonaparte. He was an icon with 3 albums, 2 games, and swarms of adoring fans. He continued to release music, and in June of 2009, he made a Twitter. However, this is when things took a dark turn for our pal, the Crazy Frog. On June 11th at 5:14 a.m., the Crazy Frog tweeted, "I think I'm coming down with swine flu, parentheses H1N1. The next day, in all caps, the flu-ridden frog posted, "I want to go to Paris." 10 days later, there was a simple spam message. Then, nothing. At the age of 6 years old, the Crazy Frog had passed away. He left behind a legacy that continued to be followed with characters like the Gummy Bear and the beautiful Anna Blue. To this day, his lifeless corpse is being dragged through the dirt in order to keep the content machine pumping. Nothing you see past the point of his death involving Crazy Frog is real, and that is a complete and true fact that I have a lot of evidence for. I've just decided not to put it in the description. It's like some kind of imposter thing, like the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory, except it's Crazy Frog. Yeah. If there is any lesson to be learned from this, it's to never measure your success by the numbers you make, but by the lives you've touched. Crazy Frog would never top Axel F or its first album, but it stayed positive and active throughout the years it had left, content with the fact that it had changed the lives of so many children, and that it continues to live on in our collective memory.